Hello, everybody. Jack Olmsted. I'm coming to you from Port Townsend, Washington. And today we have a very special guest coming to us from Wichita, Kansas. It's Lucy Kovalova. She is the silver medalist of the Nationals 8 tournament that happened last week down in the desert in Arizona. She won silver in singles and also in mixed doubles. How are you doing today, Lucy?
Hello, Jack. Hello, everyone. Great. I'm just enjoying my lunch break today, so I'm to talk to you, everyone.
How's the weather in Wichita today?
Actually, today is so cold. I woke up in the morning, it was like yesterday was a beautiful day, like just for a jacket, light jacket. Today it was like 40 degrees outside. We have sunny weather, but it's cold.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from your homeland. How is the weather compared to Wichita to where you come from? Is it Prešov?
Prešov, that's correct. So originally I'm from Slovakia, and it's like really cold there, but I would say the weather is pretty similar than in Wichita. My sister is pretty jealous that we have nice weather, surprisingly, for November, because they have to wear like already like winter coats for like a month. So yeah, the cold weather starts probably in October, November, and goes until like February, March.
Can you talk about your hometown? How big is it? How many people? The terrain? You've talked about the weather a little bit.
My city is like 100,000 people probably. Wichita is bigger, but that's why I don't think I had problem to adapt because I'm also from a small city. We have public transportation everywhere, so it's easy to travel around the city. Also, we walk everywhere, like in European cities, and it's just like nice, small town in the eastern part of Slovakia. That will be it. We don't have a pickleball yet in Slovakia in general. I did my research, but we have a pickleball in Czech Republic, Ukraine, but nothing in Slovakia yet. So hopefully soon.
Why don't you share some of your pictures from your early days? You started playing tennis at age 6.
That's correct.
Why tennis? Why did you start playing tennis at age 6?
I did ballroom dancing when I was very little, and I did that until I was like 10 years old. But then all my friends did some sports, so my parents decided to put me in a summer camp for tennis. One bunch of my friends, and then I kind of liked it, and coaches were like that. I think she has a potential. She should continue, and I just kept playing and play Slovakian tournaments, then play European tournaments, travel to South America, play some ITFs under 18, and that's how I decided. It's like, oh, tennis is my sport, and I like it.
What were some of your childhood idols growing up?
Idols. I can't really remember, but now my idol, I'm still like Roger Federer fan for sure.
Right. So were there any sports idols of yours growing up? Did you want to become like somebody? No?
I don't remember. I don't think I had idols, but since Roger Federer came to scene, I was always his fan. But my other athlete fan is I am fan of David Beckham. That was, yeah, since I was little,
like
because
soccer?
my dad was a soccer player. My dad was a soccer player, so I watched soccer all the time, and I was like, always know that David Beckham is playing today, so I had to watch it.
Have you watched Federer live? Have you ever had an encounter with him?
No, I didn't have that chance, but I I met most of the like top female players playing tournaments, or I just saw them while they were playing tournaments and I just visited. Yeah, I've met top 100, top 100 ladies, girls, women.
What was your ranking when you were playing pro tennis?
Well, I was around 400 under 18.
Mm.
I got injured, so I had to quit for when I was 16. I had knee problems, so I had to stop playing for like 7 or 8 months. And then I tried to come back, but it was tough after such a long break. And then I started to play more, and then I tried to play 10,000 tournaments and go to like women's league, but I wasn't that successful. And I was around like 1,200 in doubles, but I didn't have a ranking in singles. And that was the reason why I decided to come to United States to get a scholarship at school and just continue my tennis career here instead of playing tournaments.
One of my questions is, have you had any major injuries? So you talked about your knee injury. Have you had any other injuries that kept you out?
3 years ago, I had because I'm hitting the ball, I'm a heavy hitter, so I'm hitting the ball really hard. So my right arm is kind of not as great because I had shoulder problems, then I had my wrist problems for like a semester. But now everything is fine because I'm not playing as much tennis. I'm playing pickleball, which is like not as difficult. Now I'm better.
Tennis elbow? Did you ever get tennis elbow?
No, surprisingly, I never had tennis elbow. I had wrist issues, my thumb, my whole arm was getting numb, everything but tennis elbow.
Huh. Now, did you get the shoulder problems because you're throwing a lot of topspin on the ball?
I think my shoulder problem was, I think my nerve was pinched. So every time I put my arm above my shoulder level, it was like getting numb and I couldn't really hit a serve. Problem, and probably like overused.
So you really overused your shoulder playing tennis, playing the competitive tennis that you were used to.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so why don't we get your pictures up?
So I will share my screen with you guys, and I will show you. That's my picture when I was growing up. It was a tournament in a small city.
We don't see the pictures yet.
Okay. Right.
There we go.
All right. So this is the one of the few tournaments, first tournament that I played. I was maybe like 8 or 9 years old. It was tournaments under 9, and the friends on my right, she is probably top 150 player now in the world. And I think I just saw her picture from Dubai playing a tournament or something. So I'm really, really happy for her. Okay, another picture I would share with you.
Well, let me just, can we go back to that first picture? So you're playing on clay courts? Is that where you grew up?
Yes.
Playing on
clay? Have a clay court. Mm-hmm. I is like really fast, so the points are shorter on hard courts, but I grew up on clay like everyone else in Europe. And also we play on clay over the winter too, because we just put a bubble, then we play indoors because we don't really build indoor facilities.
What's a bubble?
It's basically you put like a cover over the clay courts and just put air there, so just keep it warm and light.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, where are these courts? Are these public courts or private?
This is a tennis club in named Wichita, big city in the lunch.
I have lost your audio, so I don't know if that's me or if that's on your end.
Am I back?
Yeah, I just heard, am I back? Anyway, so let's move on to the next slide.
Okay. Well, that was my picture from my freshman year. I'm right here in the corner. And that was basically, I would say, the year I came. It was completely different. I didn't know what I should expect. New people, part of the team I've never been part of before. A major experience in my life, I would say.
How was your knee at that time?
Were better. I had knee issues when I was 16, and then by the end 17, 18, I was feeling much better because I grew up many inches in 1 year, and I think my body could not handle all the pressure from playing tennis. So I just took a break, and then I came back.
And who was your doubles partner?
Oh, actually, that was another reason why I chose Wichita State, because one of my friends, her name was Veronica, she was part of the team already. So she basically recruited me and told me, was like, come to Wichita. It's a great school, great tennis program. So she was one of the reasons why I chose come to Wichita instead of other city. And she was also my doubles partner for 3 years.
And you guys were pretty successful.
We played #1 doubles together. And then when she being #1 doubles, Italian friend Rebecca.
Now, did you attend Wichita State University under a scholarship?
Yes, I got a full scholarship, and I played tennis there for 4 years, and I took the 5th year to graduate international business and management.
And you graduated last year, 2015?
Yes, in May.
Okay.
Which that was the end of my freshman year. We won a conference as all 4 years, and then I also won the Freshman of the Year award, which was great feeling to be appreciated, and it was just great. Okay, another picture I would like to share with you. Another 2 years, which is sophomore and junior, were great because we won our conference too. Every time we went to NCAA tournament. But my senior year was even better because I was the only senior, which means I was the captain. As you can see, I'm holding my team, at least on the picture. And we played great. Team was great. Action shots from my performance, so you can see that I can hit the tennis balls too.
A two-handed backhand.
It's a backhand volley, actually. This is a backhand volley, two-handed backhand volley in pickleball, but sometimes I adjust for two-handed too. That's my forehand, pretty similar than in pickleball. And that's my two-handed backhand. in pickleball too. And at the end of the 4 years, which means it's the last home match for and for my career. So it was a very emotional moment for me. Great 4 years. Time to say goodbye. It's life, I guess. Time to move on. And that was my great team. The Missouri Valley Conference again that year, and pictures. So we just take pictures all the time. So I think that would be my tennis / college career summary.
And so I guess now we can start talking about pickleball.
Yes.
How did you get introduced to pickleball when you're in Wichita State or Wichita, Kansas?
So 2 summers ago, we started playing paddle tennis. A bunch of us friends, ex-tennis players, we tried to play over the summer, play paddle tennis, and we loved it. It's fun. We enjoyed it. But then the winter season come, so we either quit or start playing indoors. But we didn't have any indoor courts, and the head pro at the country club where I work ball to the club. He introduced the pickleball. He brought nets. He made a court. Let's try that. We watch YouTube videos how to play, like what are the rules. So we basically learn from YouTube and from researching and Googling stuff. And probably we started playing a year ago, like October, November. And we just liked it. At the beginning, not so much because it was kind of boring for us. But then when we actually learn how to play, and there are like dings involved and like all strategy, then we really enjoyed it. So we just kept playing.
Where did you play indoors?
At the Wichita Country Club, the club I work for.
And they have a gym?
Yes. Our club has a big golf course. Then we have 5 outdoor tennis courts. We have 5 indoor tennis courts, and then we also have 3 pickleball courts. And there's also a fitness area.
Oh, so you didn't have to play on the tennis courts. You had dedicated pickleball courts to play on.
Well, actually, we transform one tennis court and we the lines, and then we tape the pickleball lines, and we have like pickleball nets. Pickleball courts on one.
Are you using the portable nets?
Like the heavier structure ones.
Christine Barksdale says about your game, your strategy is to strike the ball hard and keep the point quick. Is that a fair assessment?
I would say probably. If I can take advantage of that, of my power and of my strength, I definitely would like to. But you can't do it all the time, so it's still, I have to adjust sometimes. But that's my strategy. I would like that.
So you've got the power game. You're one of these people that just come in and tries to blow the other folks off the court.
Yes, but the better your opponents are, the harder it is. So you can maybe do it in a few matches, but then you can do it once in a while to surprise the opponent, but you're gonna start dinking.
So do you prescribe to the theory of the 3rd shot drop or the 5th shot drop, where the 3rd shot you hit the ball really hard at the opponent to get them to hit it back at you, and then you start getting into the dink?
I would say it all depends on the ball, because if the return is short and I can step in and rip it while the opponent is still moving in, they're still on the move, they're not set yet, I can take advantage of that. But if they are having deep returns, they're already set at the net, then if I just hit right at them, they won it. Probably I would ding that ball, drop that ball.
I see. So you really have to take a look at what they're doing on the other side of the net, and that determines what you're going to do.
Yes.
And I guess the ball that really you have to be worried about is the deep ball.
I'm not really worried about it because I can play that ball. It's just like it's not my preference.
Right. I guess you don't worry about it, but it gets you kind of on the defensive. You got to look around the court to see what you're going to do. It's not automatic. The deep ball.
Yes, but like you can tell, you serve and you see how the return is going. You already know what you're doing. Forward, you are putting my backswing and hitting the ball. If I have to back up because the return is deep, that's automatically I'm gonna slice it or I'm gonna drop the ball.
So in your mind, I think when you play, you're always focused on how can you get the advantage in terms of being the aggressor.
Yes.
That's
also
that's the way you roll. You want to control the point.
Yes. That's how I was in tennis. Same aggressive moves and same in pickleball. We're watching our matches. We have a ding rally and the ball is coming a little higher and I'm trying to hit it in the air to create a point for us. Sometimes it didn't work, but that's what I was trying for.
Since we're talking about your strokes and pickleball, how important is it to bend your knees?
I think it's very important. Very important because the ball doesn't bounce. They bounce real little. And also when we were playing matches late in the afternoon, the heat and the balls were a little older. It's tough, especially in singles. You have to really bend your knees, and the taller you are, the more you need to get lower. So that's disadvantage for me, I think. So I really need to get low for every shot.
So you're really focused on bending your knees. Do you put your body weight behind your strokes as well?
Yes, I do, but I think that just I'm using that from tennis. I'm using my tennis strokes in pickleball game, especially in singles. So it's coming naturally for me, maybe more than for other people. I think in Simone and Irina, all of us, we have tennis background, so that's why we are using our tennis strokes in pickleball game. Let's say, I would say, in pickleball game.
So you're talking about Simone Jardine. You've played against her a couple of times. The first time was down in Naples.
Yes.
A U.S. Open.
Yes. So I will tell you the funny story.
Can you talk about the first experience? Yeah.
About how we get to the Naples. So as I said, we started to play in October, November last year. And then by December, guys were like, I think we should play a tournament. Yeah, okay, sure. But I didn't really think they're serious. So I was like, and then they mentioned it in January, and I was like, yeah, let's play, it's fine. And then we were about to buy a flight ticket and sign in. I was like, really? Are we doing that? Is that for real or it's just a joke? So then we actually signed in and went to a tournament. I've never even seen a female player before in my life because I always play with the guys because there are no women here around to play with. I was completely shocked what's going on, how to play, I had basically no idea. I had only tournament experience from tennis, and pickleball was completely something different. So we came to US Open, we played, we performed great, I think, first tournament. And then I went to the final singles. I never played singles before. So for me, I was just happy to be in a final and compete against Simone.
So we got your match up on the screen from the
Yes,
Pickleball channel, which is posted on YouTube. Can you describe some of these points that they're showing?
Yes. Well, Simone was playing great that day, and it was, as I said, it was the first time I see like a ball player playing against me, singles. So she was just passing the balls behind me while I was moving back to the middle, and she basically knew exactly what I'm doing. So she was like set ahead of me every time. It was a great experience for the first match, first tournament being in final. It was great. Playing in the center court in Naples.
Now
That
this
was
is the
nice.
Open, so you won silver, so you were able to recoup some of your travel money from
Yes,
this. Is that right?
that's correct. And I remember from that match, I was behind a whole match, so I was losing. But I had amazing slice backhand, which was great. And just for that shot, it was worth it.
Okay, I'm going to freeze that, come back to you. So you met Simone down at US Open. Are you guys friends?
Yes. I consider her being my friend. She's a great lady. Ask me if she can, and I appreciate that. I think that's another reason why pickleball it's more friendly atmosphere. In tennis, everyone is like there are no friendships. Everyone just is driven, wants to win. No one looking at each other like, oh, we are friends. Let's go have a dinner and go have a drink. Nothing. Can kill each other, they probably will. So pickleball atmosphere is much nicer.
In terms of preparing for your tournaments, do you have a routine that you go through?
For every match, or because of before a tournament in general?
Well, let's say you're preparing for nationals a week before. Do you do anything different?
I wouldn't say different. We just play. I need to work out every day just because I need to keep in shape with my tennis performance still and pickleball. So I wouldn't call it anything special. Just my normal routine and just getting excited for a pickleball tournament.
So in the green room on Wednesday, we were talking, and you told me that you don't play tennis anymore. You're 100% playing pickleball now.
Yes, still teaching tennis. So I have to play with juniors. I have to play with kids, playing tournaments in tennis for fun, or I'm doing it for work.
But pickleball is your game now.
Competitively, yes, it's pickleball.
I thought that was really interesting since you've been playing tennis since you were 6 years old.
Yes, but I made a decision when I was 18 to come to United States because there are two options. Either you're gonna start playing tournaments and try to be successful, make it to top 100 in tennis, or you go to college. And I made a decision. College years in his career is basically over from competitive standpoint.
Getting back to your routine, so on match day, what is your routine for preparing for your match?
My
on the day
routine.
of?
I'm trying all my outfits I haven't worn that day, or like I haven't worn the tournament. and staying with me needs to decide best in. So that's my outfit for the day.
Now, I find it interesting that when I was watching some of your doubles matches, you're the only one that doesn't wear a hat or a visor. All the other competitors have got hats on.
Well, uh, sun. In Arizona last weekend, I wore a visor because that day was so bright for our mix. I think I wore a visor for 2 mixed matches, and it was really bright outside, and I was like, I don't think I can see. So I wore a visor, but not for a final because then the sun came down. But I wore a visor for. So on Sunday for all my singles matches, I had a visor on.
So you have a visor to go with your outfits?
Yes.
Because it sounds like that's very important to you, to have your fashion statement working.
Yes. Everyone is like laughing about it and like, whatever, it doesn't matter. But it matters to me. I don't know, because I think coming from the tennis world, I always at least had like nice clothes, nice outfit, because I want to look good. So I think it transformed that to pickleball too.
Do you have shoes that go? Do you have tennis shoes that go with your outfit?
Yes.
So
I am all prepared.
So when you went down to nationals, you went down with a couple of bags.
No, only one.
With all your outfits, all your tennis shoes.
Only one bag, and I brought only two tennis shoes and a couple outfits. So
since we're talking tennis shoes, tennis shoes are very important. What tennis shoes are you wearing these days?
Well, I am usually a Nike fan in general because it's just I have so many Nike shoes, Nike shirts, outfits, dresses because it's coming from my tennis. But I like Nike or Asics. They're very comfortable, both of those. So either works. It depends what matches my outfit. So it's all about the colors too.
Where do you get your outfits? Where do you shop?
I usually online, or just like sometimes I can see random places. I am usually lucky for that to find like one piece something, or like last pair of shoes on sale, my size exactly. So I would just like take it.
So you focus on some bargains out there.
Not really, but if I see something, I will get it. If I like the pair of shoes and they're expensive, but they're amazing and I love them, I will probably get them.
Do you shop Tennis Warehouse?
Tennis Warehouse or what else? Or Running Warehouse. There are a few nice things there too. So usually those websites.
Where did you meet Irina, your doubles partner, and the person that you met in the finals of nationals?
Okay, so my story with Irina is I show up at the US Open and people are like, oh, like you're not from here. And I was like, no, I'm from Slovakia. And they were like, oh, you need to meet Irina. She's from Russia. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I met her there and friends. And we were talking about playing together, but she had a partner for TOC. So that's why we agreed on playing nationals, and also we're going to play together at the US Open.
So that's the story. So what kind of a player is she? How is she on the court with you? Is she the more aggressive player, would you say?
I would say I'm more aggressive still. Great, solid player, great hands. And I think we fit nice together. We had tough matches last tournament, and hopefully next tournament you're gonna do even better.
Who gets the ball down the middle typically? I know it's on the forehand side, but how much of the other court do you go into?
I would say in our situation, forehand in the middle, because we usually switch. Sometimes I'm on the forehand side, so she takes the middle balls, and if I'm on the backhand side, then I'm taking them. But it's all about the court positioning. If she's far back or she's far on the left side, like trying to get dinged back, then I have to shift her way too. So I'm getting the middle balls. So if the ball is coming straight in the middle, forehand, she's gonna take it, or I'm gonna take it if I'm on a if I have forehand there.
I watched a couple of your Chicken-N-Pickle matches on YouTube playing with Matt, and Matt is like all over on your court. You know, his forehand. I mean, he'll take your forehand away from you just because he can.
Yes.
Yes. Do you ever feel like hitting him? I mean, he hits the ball, but do you ever like hitting him? Like, hey, Matt, it's my forehand.
That's funny. I had like one person saying after our loss and final things like, tell Matt that he should let you hit more balls, but we're just laughing about it. Say that Chicken-N-Pickle, and actually I counted how many times I hit the ball and how many times he hit the ball because I wanted to prove that I'm not hitting any ball, but it's basically 50-50. I was so surprised with the result that I was like, oh, okay then. But I don't mind it at all. Like other ladies maybe don't like that, but I think it's all about team and being friends, and it's not like he doesn't trust me to put it away, but we can win the point way faster if he puts it away.
But we don't.
Or it's but we don't like that. We're just like friends, and I don't really see like if you're gonna take it and you can reach it, go for it.
But we don't see women like running over into the men's court to grab their forehands when it's their forehand. It's like we don't see that aggressive nature coming. But you seem to be a very aggressive player. Have you ever done that? Have you ever taken any of Matt's forehands away from him, pushed him kind of off the court, like, "Hey, Matt, I'm feeling it today."
I'm pretty sure if I said that, he will let me. He would be like, "Sure, go for it." But I have done it in my doubles matches though, so I know how it feels.
But you're okay with that. I guess you're just focused on winning the point. If you're successful, go for it.
Yes.
So in that right, you're a team player. Let's talk.
I am, and also like if I wouldn't hit any ball a match, like I would say like, and I would step aside and he would play everything. It's different, but really I counted and I hit like as many balls as he does in the league. But I was like, wow. So
it all evened out, and so in your mind, sometimes he takes the balls, and sometimes you take the balls. At the end of the game, you're even.
That's how I would say. And we had lost a few times against mixed matches that basically guy was playing everything and I was a big target there. I was like, whoa, like, and that lady barely hit the ball. So I think I'm still okay there, hanging there.
Do you like being the target?
No, I don't like being a target because I don't know. Like I haven't been targeted lately, but every time we play, I'm usually a target. Every mix, the woman is a target. That's the fact. It's not like we can change something about it. That's the nature of the sport because usually a woman is a weaker player. So if you want to win, you need to go play the weaker player.
But you're not the weaker player. You've got the medals. You've got the hardware right now where people have to back off and say, whoever she's playing with, they haven't, got the hardware. They didn't win at TOC or at the Naples U.S. Open or the Nationals. They got to.
No, but you cannot compare.
They got to respect you.
You can compare women's and men because it's completely different game.
If you can hit the ball aggressively and very hard, people are going to respect that.
I know, but like I'm talking about mixed.
Mixed,
like,
right? We're talking mixed.
Every woman is a weaker player compared to the guy, because guys are stronger, they're faster, they hit better, they move better, they see the ball better, they have faster hands. So in that combination, woman is a weaker player. And we are targeted because usually that's the play.
Okay.
But in the women's doubles, it's different story. We are all even. We can play.
And so in the women's doubles, do you primarily attack backhand? Is that I've watched some of your matches and it seems like that's what you tend to focus on. Hit to the backhand.
In singles or doubles?
In doubles. I'm talking doubles.
In doubles. I would say it's not necessarily our strategy. It's where we are standing. Nowadays, I like to mix my dinks. I don't like to dink long cross court. I like to mix it up a little bit. And it depends on what our strengths are. Like Irina has a great backhand slice dink. She likes it. Use our favorite strokes to make a point.
What's your favorite stroke?
I would say forehand swing volley.
What was your strategy playing against Sarah and Christine McGrath at Nationals?
Our strategy that day, so we were playing them earlier.
Right, you had two matches with them.
Yes, we won earlier against them. And our strategy was less errors as possible, just keep solid and wait for their mistake. And every opportunity we have a little higher ball, try to lean forward and hit it in the air, because both of us, me and Irina, we are really tall. Of that, and speed it up if we had a chance.
How do you reduce your unforced errors?
I think just being more calm. Expect every ball to be 30 dinks or 20 dinks. And if it happens after fifth ding that they pop up the ball, better for me. But just be ready to stay in really longer. I think that's all the mindset we should have.
How do you watch the ball? Do you watch the ball hit your paddle? What is your awareness out there when you're actually playing?
Usually, watch the ball. Opponent is playing, I watch the ball, and then I just hit it. But I don't watch my partner. The partners, how they hit the ball too, but I more focus on the ball in general.
So do you keep your head down?
So how it's coming out from the paddle.
You watch it coming off the paddle?
I don't think so. I'm just hitting it, and I'm watching the opponents too.
Do you watch the ball hit the ground?
Yes, I would say.
So you watch the ball, hit the ball, and then
I'm more focused on opponents, what they're doing, where they're standing, how they're hitting the ball, and then how the ball bounces, and then I just hit it.
Then you just hit it. Just your natural motor memory from tennis just kicks in, and you just take. How's your backswing? How's your follow through on your stroke? You have a large backswing. I heard some of the announcers going, when they make that transition from tennis to pickleball, they really have to focus on a shorter backswing. How about you?
I think I have big backswings. At least that's what people told me. And I was like, well, I guess yes. It's all about the contact point. If you are making your contact point in front of your body, the strokes will be clean every time. But even though you have big backswing, if you time it correctly, you're hitting in front of you, it's great. It just takes more energy of you doing big backswings. Look the same. And on my backhand, I need to focus on hitting the ball early, especially in ground strokes behind me. And I need to shorten my backswings on my volleys.
Do you put topspin on your balls, on your forehand?
Forehand and backhand.
Every ball, in terms of your ground strokes?
I tend to hit it pretty flat. If the ball is bouncing high enough and I can hit it flat, I would. But if the ball is really low and I need to put some topspin on.
Can you talk about your diet? You are what you eat, they say. So what do you eat? What defines Lucy?
So I myself being a very simple eater, very simple. Salad, chicken, dressing on the side. Just one very simple meal. Chicken done. Like no dressings, no fried food. Yeah, clean, simple eating.
Clean, simple eating. How about drinks? Soda, water.
Okay, so
juice.
I can because of the carbonation.
What's
it
that?
doesn't.
I didn't hear you. What was that?
So I cannot drink pop or like drinks because of the carbonation. Go well with my stomach.
Oh.
So I don't really drink juices because they have too much sugar. So I try to stay away from that too. So I would go with I usually drink water all the time, and I don't drink beer because I don't like the taste of the beer. But I would drink wine and some mixed drinks. That's my favorite probably. Something with vodka or like Crown Royal apple or something sweet like that.
What about your sugar intake? You say that the juice too much sugar. Do you eat sugar?
Okay,
do you have a sugar craving at all? Do you like chocolate?
Well, I cannot eat chocolate too because I'm allergic to cocoa. So
Whoa.
I cannot
what happens? You're allergic to cocoa? What happens? You break out?
Yeah, my skin will be sensitive and I just like scratch myself. It's like itchy. It's not a good feeling. So I used to eat a lot of like sweets, candy when I was growing up, like ridiculous amount. And when I was 16, I started to have problems with. I had to quit eating chocolates or whatever, calling them. And my stomach is really sensitive in general, so I have to be careful what I'm eating. But if I want chocolate, I eat white chocolate or I just I eat candy once in a while. And the sugar I'm getting from it's sweet coffee. Like a lot caramel. It's not really coffee because I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I like the taste of something like vanilla latte, caramel cappuccino, or something like that. Something sweet, so I'm getting my sugar from that.
So you drink coffee, you run on caffeine a bit in the morning?
I don't really need it. So there are maybe a few times like I don't need it at all, but I just like the taste. And then I need sugar eventually, so that's how I'm getting my sugar from.
Fruits, do you bring in apples, apricots, bananas?
Fruits. I love fruits. Like I am really fruity and veggie person. I think it's mostly because when I was growing up, we had like big garden. Everything was like my mom and my dad was taking care of the trees, and we had like pears, apples, grapes, apricots, like every single fruit you can imagine, and also veggie. So I grew up basically on that, and I still love it. Like I can eat fruits like all day. I don't even eat food, like real food.
Are you a
I can
juicer?
just like not really. I just prefer like real fruits.
Real fruits. What's your favorite fruit?
Over the summer, it's watermelon. Like
Watermelon.
I love it. And over the fall and winter, they are the mandarins or clementines or like oranges or something like that. I can eat like a ridiculous
Do you have a preference over organic or non-organic? Are you focused on pesticides, toxins in the environment?
We go by the taste. So there are like few, for example, I'm getting apples from a certain store and then I'm going another veggie or so I just go by preference and the taste, how it tastes. But I am more on, because once I brought I think it was like 3 years ago, I brought like one apple home. It was looking great, and after 4 months, my mom showed it to me on Skype that this apple is still alive. I think we can still eat it. And it was like, well, after 4 months, I wouldn't even touch it. So, but yeah, if especially fruits, I would go organic.
Because of the taste.
Because of the taste.
Not because.
And it's exactly the same taste like at home. So if I'm eating the apple from my tree, it tastes here, but it's hard to find.
Now, when you go home, does the food taste different at home than it does in Wichita, Kansas?
I would say yes. Everything, at least in my family, everything is homemade. So we never go out eat. We never, when I was growing up, we never had like frozen food in my fridge, ever. And I still don't have anything here. If I show you my freezer, there's like ice cream and ice, probably that's it, because I have no frozen prepared or anything. So everything is like, it's more fresh, and you know what ingredients you're using, so everything tastes like better. So like it's not too salty, it's not too creamy, it's not too much dressing in there. Just like you're making however you want it.
Do you like to cook?
No, I don't know how to cook. It's excuse me. I can cook, but I'm living by myself, so I don't cook for myself. Once a month, I'm making a meal and I have it like for like 3 days. So then I'm like, I'm not cooking. It's okay. Times from somewhere, club, or just snack all day.
What's your favorite?
I have like a kid's meal.
What's your favorite takeout?
Probably chicken cordon bleu for a local restaurant here. Great. I love it. Or I like hummus.
You like hummus?
Hummus. I love hummus. And my cheat meal food is chips and queso. That's good.
How do you roll in the morning? What do you have for breakfast?
My breakfast is last 3 years banana and peanut butter every single day.
Banana and what?
Even though, and peanut butter.
Oh.
So even though I go home, I'm bringing peanut butter jar with me breakfast at home. And my mom is like, we can make whatever you want here for you, and you are bringing your peanut butter from US. I'm like, so she wasn't really happy about it, but then I just like, I alternate. I have it once in a while there.
Okay. Can you tell us your TOC story?
My TLC story. After the US Open, people were saying that, oh, you should play another tournament. And we were like, okay. So they told us about the three biggest tournaments, which is the US Open, TLC, and Nationals. So we signed in for TLC. And it was a great tournament, great city, mountains around you playing pickleball. It was great. The weather was nice too. A little windy once in a while.
Did you fly in or did you drive?
We flew to what is the city right next to? I can't remember.
Salt Lake City?
Yes, we flew to Salt Lake City and then we drove to Brigham City. So that tournament was great. I played doubles with Laura Fenton Cavanda. We finished sixth. Sarah and Christine McGrath. And then I finished second in singles. I played against Simone again in 3 sets during the day, and then checking twice in final. Fortunate, but it was a great match. She played great. She played amazing. And then me and Matt, we finished fifth in mix. Close match to Kyle Yates and Corinne Carr. And then in the back draw, we lost to Irina and Oliver Strecker. The experience, we've learned a lot. And I think every tournament we are playing, we are getting better and we know how to play against certain players. Because if you never play against someone, you don't really know the strategy, like how they play. Because you can watch them on YouTube, but it's different to play actually against them. So every tournament we see new players, we play against them, and we're getting even. We finished second. We were close to be first, but I think you can see that it's encouraging, I would say. Like, I'm not improving clearly because I finished second again, but overall. Overall, we are improving.
Well, you finished in the money, so you were able to pay for your trip. Is that right? I mean, yeah. That's a good thing. If you finish out of the money, then it got to come out of your pocket.
Yeah. I think to have it like a weekend in Casa Grande paid. So yes, can't complain a bit.
Okay, let's jump into Chicken-N-Pickle. Chicken-N-Pickle is 2.5 hours from Wichita, Kansas. You're playing down there with Andy, Andy's facility, and you're playing with Matt, and you guys are sharing hitting the balls 50-50.
Sharing hitting the ball, that's right. Well, Chicken-N-Pickle. So we were playing our mix on Saturday. So I got there on Friday afternoon. We play a few practice games with guys, and then Saturday morning we play our mix. And we had good match against Stephanie and Weinbach.
Dave.
Yes. But this is different. So we played. I would say we played great that day, and we beat Stephanie and Dave, and then came back from back draw and we beat them again in the final.
I'm pulling them up on the screen here.
I think it's different match though.
This is a different match?
Yes.
No, I found the. This is Dave and Stephanie. Yes, Dave and Stephanie.
But it's not against us.
That's not you? No, it's not you.
Not me.
Ah.
Oh, you cannot even see me how I look like on the screen.
No. I just was grabbing at things. Here, I've got you in a search engine. I'll find you. Anyway, go ahead with your story.
So it was it
Well,
was
here you
a
are.
it was a fun day.
Did you eat chicken?
No, I didn't eat chicken actually because I think the restaurant wasn't done yet because it's still in process. So
Here you are.
it was, yes, it's the final. Okay, if you are going on maybe like 3/4 of the video, I am on fire that last like 5 or 6 points.
Three
So
quarter.
you
Wait a
can
minute.
watch that.
Wait a minute. Here we'll go right in here.
Somewhere there. Yeah. Yeah. I think that I am on fire. You can just let it play and I can talk about it.
So talk about your outfit here. You aren't wearing a dress. It doesn't look like you're anything from tennis.
So it was really cold that day, and I am okay. Another thing, funny thing about me, I'm always cold. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so I'm always cold. So I need jacket. I need at the beginning of the day, I play in like leggings, and then I had this outfit, and I had jacket on, and I'm under this long sleeve what a shirt. I have another tank top under, so I can use it eventually. But it didn't get to that point because I was still cold. It was kind of chilly day, but it was very nice sunny day, but a little chilly for me. And that tournament was so nice because few of my ladies friends that I teach at the club, they came to support me and watch me play. So it was nice of them. And then we had the great day in Kansas City.
Oh, let's see. You aren't serving yet.
I don't know. I had few great points.
Here you are.
Maybe it's coming. They're coming. I had like amazing like 5 straight points, and I kind of surprised myself too because I was like, oh, that's nice. I think I will take it.
Okay, here you are. You're serving.
Matt took that ball. Good job, Matt.
What's it like playing with Matt?
I really enjoy it, and I think it's also because we are good friends, so it's easy to communicate. We play together all the time because we are from the same city, so we know how we play. I know what to expect from him, what ball to see. I know when he's gonna attack, when he's gonna just ding the ball. So it's more about we are used to playing together, I would say.
Are you guys about the same age?
Actually, he is 15 years old older than me. I'm 24 and he's 39.
Yeah.
I shot perfect. See, winner. And I think from now on, I am on fire last the next 5 points.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it here to watch you on fire. Chicken-N-Pickle.
Chicken-N-Pickle.
Okay.
Oh, I missed it. Oops.
I thought Matt.
Oops.
No, I think Matt missed that.
Okay, Matt missed it. Okay, I agree on that. Matt missed it.
There you go. They hit down at your feet. They hit you down at your feet.
Yeah.
Not much for you to do about that.
Yeah. Well.
So what's it like playing against the Badger? Is he like talking nonstop all the time?
Oh, I had a winner, another one. That was a good shot. That's my favorite shot. The forehand swing volley.
There you are.
Like that.
Like that.
Like that shot exactly. Playing against Dave, it's always fun. I always like it. we get along very well, so like pressure or anything. I enjoyed it all the time. Stephanie is she's also such a nice lady. So our match was very friendly. It was like we kept it really nice and great fair match. Stephanie was Stephanie didn't like our power and uh, our tennis background and our strokes, but sorry.
There you are, again, down the line. So I think
Definitely
this
my
is where
favorite
you're at. Forehand down the line.
forehand in general. Like I like my forehand and like my forehand volley. So take advantage of that as much as I can. Also in singles and in doubles as well. Chicken-N-Pickle. I think that's the last point, yeah.
That's the last point. Okay, and you guys went away with the gold here.
Yes, and I won this mini paddle. Say
Oh, wait a
chicken.
minute. Let me get the up on the screen. Okay, there you are. First place, a mini paddle, October 16th.
Chicken-N-Pickle.
Now, can you play?
Yes.
Can you hit with that?
Well, I think I need a small ball, but
Yes, you can. And we were doing this. We were doing this in the green room. Can you hit with it and look in the camera? We know you can
with
do
a
it.
small one.
Yeah, with a small one.
Oh, let's try that.
We know you can do it with the big paddle.
Almost. Better at it. That's not me either.
That's not you either. I'm going to take,
No.
yeah, it went on to a whole nother game. Actually, that's your doubles partner.
Yes, that's Arena with Rachel Elliott.
With Rachel Elliott. And since we're talking about Rachel Elliott, here, let's get back to you. Let's talk about your paddle from the Elliots.
Yes, I have my favorite paddle from the Elliots with pink. Can you see the pink here? A little bit.
Here, I'm still playing with other stuff. Here, okay, yeah, I'm back. Whoops. Nope.
Oh, that's my
back.
Facebook.
Yeah, it's your Facebook. Anyway, your paddle.
That's my paddle. I like to have some pink shade on my paddle because it's my color, I would say. And I started to play with the Engage paddle right from the beginning. And since then, I like it. It fits so well my game, I think, and I'm just I'm just playing with the same paddle since the first time I played pickleball.
Engage. Have you found a better paddle?
Not yet, because if I would have, I would probably play with better paddle. So not yet.
So you're sticking with Engage until you get some kind of endorsement deal with a large pickleball paddle manufacturer. And they're knocking on your door, aren't they?
Well, I'm not currently Matt and I, and we are still in decision-making process. But eventually, soon, we are gonna make the decision. So hopefully, by the end of the year, we know who are we going with, what paddle to play with. About that.
What's on your 2017 calendar?
So far, we have the US Open there. nationals. We might add few other tournaments or some like small exhibition matches or something to go by invite, or some clinic maybe. We haven't decided yet. We know those 3 tournaments for sure, and then we'll play it by year probably.
So you are really going to limit the amount of tournaments that you play in to a handful, maybe half a dozen for 2017?
Yes, probably. That's a good statement, I would say.
And you do that purely because of economics, because you have to work, and
yes,
the tournaments don't really pay for your lifestyle. They don't get you ice cream in your in your freezer.
That's correct.
They might pay for
I'm eating. No, I'm
not
just
the
kidding.
kind of ice cream that you eat. That's right. They'll pay for your expenses to get there and back, but in terms of living, you can't make a living right now through pickleball.
And also, I am not comfortable asking for one weekend or days off just to travel for the pickleball. So yeah, I have to work, and also I'm planning to go home for Christmas, 2 or 3 weeks there. So I just don't have that many vacation days, so I can just like travel all my pickleball.
So you graduated with an international business and management degree last year. How would you bring forth pickleball to the international market?
Oh, well, I haven't even thought about it that way, but I would say that eventually I would like to play some tournaments abroad. So I might talk to like a European association or something similar like that, part of, and help them grow the sport, or I might just play some tournaments over in Europe to grow the sport, grow the name, I would say, or like help to promote their products. And
okay. Before we leave, we've been talking for about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes.
oh,
I know time flies. Can you show us a demo of your serve? Can you kind of take us through what it's like to hit your serve?
okay, I'll show you. Okay, what okay. We'll see. Can you see? Okay. See me?
Yep.
Okay. So I think my grip. So I have usually continental grip. Sorry, continental is for serve. So when you're putting your elbow, you can just lie down. That's my forehand grip as well as serve grip. You have to have also exactly my paddle, pink, light pink. That's very important. And how I do it, I just put my backswing in somewhere around my waist, and just like swing all the way through. It's very simple, no crazy motions, nothing there. Just, and also transfer weight through the ball. I think that's my serve.
Do you bend your knees?
I bend my left knee because my body weight is on that leg. So I'm just like trying to go through the ball.
Are you putting topspin on the serve?
Depends. Sometimes it's flat, and sometimes I slice it. I'm playing again, and it's nice to mix it up a little bit to give different balls. So
Are you able to serve the ball to their forehand or their backhand?
It's for me. It's all about a 4-3. Side, you have to open up your stand a little bit and with your arm direction. And if you want to serve the other side, you just do the same thing, but you're aiming the ball right or more left.
And you're putting some power behind it. You're not just like hitting it over. You've got some force, some pace.
I think it depends. It's all how confident I am. If I'm very nervous, it's easy to miss. So sometimes I'm just put the ball in. But on the other side, sometimes if I'm feeling it and everything is great, I'm feeling it and just hitting the ball, ripping it.
Where would you like to be in 5 years? What's your 5-year plan?
That's a good question. I don't know. I am planning maybe next year ahead, a long-term plan. I don't know. There's so many variables they can change, so I'm just planning 1 year ahead. What's gonna happen?
Where would you like to be?
I would like to be. I don't even know. Like I can be anywhere because I can adapt. If I have nice people around me and I am with like good friends, or if I am with like a husband I love, I can be anywhere because for me it's all about the people around me. It's not about where I am. So I would just like to be. I wouldn't mind staying in Wichita. I wouldn't mind moving to bigger city or playing pickleball as or I have a business going. You. There are many options still.
Okay,
but I'm keeping all those options open.
Where would you like to go? Where would you like to travel?
I would like to. I like Europe because that's my home. So I love to go back to Europe, travel there. There's so many nice countries and places to visit. So probably Europe is my favorite destination of all.
Japan, Australia, Africa, Europe.
No, I will still choose Europe. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to tell us before we sign off?
I don't know. I think that's all. Do you have some more questions for me?
I do have some more questions, but we are like an hour and a half into this.
Okay, you have like 5 more minutes. You can ask me.
So we got to cut it off somewhere. Let's see, where am I on this question list? Actually, I'm going through it. It looks like I have asked you just about everything. I didn't ask you, where did you learn to speak English?
I've studied English since I was little in school, elementary school, middle school, high school. I came to the United States and it's completely different because at home we learn grammar. We need to learn how to write, but no one speaks. So I got here and I understood what's going on, but I wasn't able to speak because I wasn't used to it and I didn't want to. I don't know what's going on. So I was mostly quiet, like all the time. Like people thought that I'm like mean person, I don't want to talk, but I just couldn't talk, so I was quiet. But then my second semester, I started talking a little bit. Just I have to eventually start. And now people are saying that, oh, we wish you never learned how to speak because I just can't stop talking now. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I just talk all the time now. yeah, my English will get better eventually, even more and more. Hope so. So yeah, hoping for that.
Okay, so I'm going through my question list here. I think we've covered just about everything.
To tell you the funniest story from TOC.
Yeah.
Story. Okay. Sure. 1 second.
Oh, we've got some more pictures. We got some more of your pictures to show.
I know. I can go over it right now. So okay, I finished with the youth. Okay. All right. So and
I know. What kind of technology are you using right now? Like, you have a smartphone? How are you rolling with tech?
I am Android person, so I'm not the iPhone. And I have HP computer and I have my Samsung phone. But I'm on a computer now. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the picture from my second place from TOC. That I was as you can see, I have nice pink dress. Guys were like laughing about it, and I was like, it's all about the pink dress anyway. So that's my favorite picture. It's with Jody Elliott and Jen Lucor. We always have fun together and just take crazy pictures as much as we can. Okay, this is the Chicken-N-Pickle actually. Then Dave and Stephanie. It's a great day outside, as you can see. Okay, and now I'm going to TOC, National, sorry. So that was the first day. Me and Irina, we took third. We lost to both of those teams, actually. So next time, promise, hopefully we're going to finish second at least. This was our day. That was the second day, mixed doubles open. We finished second, lost to Simone and Aspen in tough final. And then it was singles. As you can see, I have a visor on. Very important.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Matching my outfit, don't forget that. And yeah, it was Simone. Simone was hurt, injured that day. That's why I think that was the reason why she finished third. And Irina won. I finished second. And now we are coming to the funniest story. So all my friends at the nationals were saying that finally, Lucy, you're gonna take a picture with the Kansas flag, because all other people being on medal stands, they took pictures with their flag. But as you saw, none of my picture that I took were with flags. Like first day, women's doubles, mix, or singles, no one was taking pictures with a flag. But every other division or event, all of them were taking pictures with the flag. So the last day, everyone left. So I asked the people there, and it's like, excuse me, like, why we never take picture with the flag? And they were just laughing. I was like, oh, like, we can give you a flag if you want. And I was just joking. I was like, but only if you have a Slovakian flag. And that lady, so nice, came back with a Slovakian flag after like 5 minutes.
Wow.
I could not believe. I didn't know what to say. I'm just like, that's just amazing. So I have a picture with Slovakian flag. As you can see, my paddle, it's blue, white, and red. Just FYI, okay? I'm true Slovakian. So that made me, after a tough weekend and after a tough day of losing in close final, that just put a smile on my face. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So
now I see that you use the hashtag Slovak Power.
Yes. It's just I don't know why I use it. It's just like because when we have when we used to have a tennis team, we always use a European power. Because so I'm just losing Slovakian power either way worked. So
And do any of the other sports competitors use that hashtag so you can go and?
I don't really think so. I never even thought about it that way. It was just like it was a very spontaneous decision.
I
Check
see.
Slovak power. So and Simone was asking about her flag, but they didn't have a Brazilian flag. So it kind of made me feel better that they have a Slovakian flag. But I think it was just accident that someone from previous years can brought the flag, so they just kept it. But it's still that surprised me like big time.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, it's good that they are going to keep it around because I'm sure you're going to be on the medal stands for years to come.
Well, hopefully that's the plan, but hope it's gonna happen.
I guess that's what you want to do in 5 years. Be on the medal stand, probably #1 holding that flag.
Yes, #1. I have enough of being #2. It's just it's like so many silver medals. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them.
Where are those silver medals? I think you have them around, don't you?
I have them around. I have 2 silver from they're shiny. 2 silver from national.
And they're silver.
They're silver. They're silver from TLC. And then I have a silver from the US Open.
There you go. And you're focused on adding gold to your collection.
Yes, I have 3 golds from the US Open, but they were all from like age divisions. So it wasn't from the Open. So I got some gold, but they're not like important than all my silvers and bronze that I have.
Okay, well, thank you so much for spending the time with me today, Lucy Kovalova from Wichita, Kansas. And good luck in your pickleball career moving forward. And stay tuned. All the actually, there are links to a variety of websites in the description below this video. So click there and you can go watch Lucy play a number of matches and see her bio that she had at Wichita University, and a whole lot of information. Connect with her on Facebook because she likes Facebook friends. That's how we got connected.
Yes.
Very simple.
Add me on Facebook. We can be friends. You can ask me what I'm wearing. You can ask me what anything you want.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and stay with me because we can talk a little bit in the green room, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for having me.